Hey guys, this is Poetspice, and I am here to do this week's edition of the ATC Mini Art Collab 2025 for August, where we are coming and posting ATCs, twinchies, artist trading coins, and tags of any size using your stuff. Just to use it to make these small pieces of art. So let's get into what I used. I used some Griffin, I used some DCWV, and some Tonic Studios cardstock, the foil cardstock. I used paper from the Not2shabby Shop, their reading collection. I don't have the packaging because I usually, since it's in the paper or the plastic now, I just usually end up throwing that away. So I just have stacks of it. So there you go. But she has two reading ones. So that. I used this ATC die from Elizabeth Craft Designs. So that just made it easier just to cut them out. Now you don't need a die to cut her out. It's 2.5 by 3.5. Boom, boom. But look at this little swirl. So have that. I also used this Scrapbook.com tag die. I did not make it a shaker, but I did use the pieces there. This is, I don't even know what company these dies are from. I'm thinking it's probably AliExpress or something like that from back in the day. And then I also used the large die of the month for March 25 or 24, and because it's got books. So I love it. I love it. I love it. So let me go ahead and move these out of the way. And then of course any like scrap paper or whatnot to continue with the process. You know what I'm saying. Okay, so let me toss that over there. Let's do the two tags. So here are the tags. I did not put ribbons on them because once again, I'm not sure if I'm going to just use them like on a card or in my journal or what. So I didn't put the ribbons on them yet. So here's this one. And the base is the Not2shabby Shop paper. So that's the case for both of them. And then this is the front side. So it's a double-sided paper. And then this is the foil page on top. And then I took a book from the Spellbinders and put that on the side. And then these sentiments are actually cut from the back side of the paper. Let me see if I can find at least one sheet, because y'all know how, well, see, we just knocked over crap. I need somebody who's just like fabulous with organization and being able to show my stuff. Because if I can't see it, I can't use it. So on one side, they have different sayings and whatever. And then on the other side is a pattern. So I took obviously ones that said these things, cut it apart, and then put that on there. So if I can't bring my book, I'm not going. And then you can't buy happiness, but you can buy books. Yes, Lord. Yes. I know not everybody reads for fun, but I sure am a type of person who does not understand that. Oh, I love reading, which of course, I mean, it would make sense given what my job is, but I do love reading and writing. So there's that. Then I made some ATCs, which you know my girl Nalenka Sims, she loves hers. So here's this one. And I cut all the bases using that. And then these are Not2shabby Shop papers on top. This right here is actually, it says on to the next adventure. That's actually a piece of ephemera from Hunky Dory. Because it's not book related, it's actually animal related. So what I did was I took the paper from the Not2shabby Shop and did a layer. Then I took another piece and I fussy cut. I don't know if you can see. Can you see? That's got foam on the back. I fussy cut around this stack so I could put it up and raise it up a little bit. And yeah, so that was fun. And like I said before, I'm a girl who loves a die, but every now and then when I don't have to, I like to fussy cut. But I don't want to have to fussy cut every, oh, you're going to use this stamp. I don't want to do that. All right, so here's this one. Once again, backward on layers of foil, Not Too Shabby Shop paper. You can see how here's the little flourish, and then these little flowers are off of that thing. Oh, I did forget this one. And then I've got this Tim Holtz. I don't even know which one it is. It doesn't really matter. But this Tim Holtz tube of washi tape, and so I use that for this sentiment. So you can wander, and you can adventure, and you have a destination in a book. I wish more people would understand that, whether it's fiction or nonfiction. Okay, and then my last one is this one, and it says, life is not a fairy tale. If you lose a shoe at midnight, you're drunk. So we can say that, I forgot that too. We can say once again that that is from the Tim Holtz Small Talk Snarky. So I was like, that is cute. But you know, the whole fairy tale book thing. So those are my 3 ATCs and my true checks. Look at all that foil for this week. Now go check out the other ladies, and if you want to play along, go ahead and throw that on in there. See you guys later. Bye. Thanks for watching.